It's a lot that we can learn from this book. The next moment, I was buried under a house due to the blast wave and could not move. And this is their story.
人間が触っちゃいけないものだったのに手をつけてしまって今こんなことになって、それでもまだやめないっていうのはね。
電話してどうなってんのって言ったらみんなわからない、知らないんですよ、何が起こってるか。
How did I come to the painting? No more Hiroshima, no more Nagasaki, no more Fukushima. Well, I read the saddest book I've ever read in my life, and that is Living Beneath the Atomic Cloud, a testimony of the children of Nagasaki. And it is edited by Takashi Nagai. I will present his biography in another video. It's a lot that we can learn from this book. And this is the book in German. I've only got a copy in German, and I'll read a story from it. It is on page 19 from Michiko Ogino. She's 10 years old. The day was cloudless and clear. On the first floor of our house, I played father, mother, child with my sisters. My mother went to the vegetable garden to harvest eggplants. As we left, she instructed us, turn on the stove at 11 o'clock. Because the game was very interesting, we were immersed in it, and no one wanted to interrupt it when it struck 11. Unintentionally, I raised my head and looked out of the window when there was lightning. Oh, I said. My body was swaying. The next moment, I was buried under a house due to the blast wave and could not move. The more I tried to get out, the more it hurt me. I could do nothing but look out calmly. Then I saw my two sisters outside. I was happy and shouted loud, "Help! Help!" They heard me and immediately came to me and tried to save me. But a clay wall with bamboo struts lay between us. They tried to move the wall, sometimes by pushing, sometimes by pulling, but it was in vain. My eldest sister said in a fearful voice, "Be patient, yes? Soon Mom and Dad will be back. I'm going to call someone for help." After she encouraged me so much, she ran away. Through the gap of the crosswise braided bamboo strips, I stared attentively into the outside and waited impatiently for Dad and Mom. In the end, my eldest sister came back with 4 or 5 sailors. With their help, I was rescued from misery. When I came out, I was startled. Although it had been sunny in the morning, pitch black clouds were now gushing out of the sky. It was horrible. I was trying to stagger to the bomb shelter when I heard a scream from under the house. "Help me!" That was my younger brother's voice. My older sister heard the voice first and ran there. She removed many roof tiles and finally pulled my brother out. Then I heard the crying of a small child. That was my 2-year-old sister, who was lying under the house. When we rushed to her, she was crying because her legs were trapped under the beams. With the help of the sailors, we all tried to remove the timber. But these 4 contagious beams were large and heavy, so that they could not be moved. Since my sister's legs hurt, she cried and fidgeted with her hands. "What should we do?" the sailors began to say. "It won't work." Another person came to ask for help, so they ran over to a house to save people who were buried under it. Only we siblings stayed behind. What does Mom do in the vegetable garden for so long? Come back immediately, Mom. Why isn't Dad coming back? My sister's legs were in danger of breaking. I was completely confused and standing on tiptoe, looked around searchingly. Then I noticed someone was running fast like the wind towards us. Tangled hair. It was a woman. She seemed to be naked. The body was purple. She shouted something to us. Ah, that was our mother. Mom? We shouted loudly to her. We thought that everything was fine now. Here and there, fire flared up. From somewhere, a neighbor appeared and tried to remove the beams between which my sister's legs were wedged. He strained all his strength, but they just won't move. He sighed aloud with disappointment. We have to give up. There's nothing you can do about it, he said regretfully. Then he bowed and walked away. A flame blazed nearby. Mom turned chalkily pale. Dad wasn't back yet. Mom looked down at my younger sister. Her little eyes looked up at her mother. Mom looked around and examined how the beams were on top of each other. Then she slipped into a gap under the beam, put her right shoulder on a part of a beam, bit her lip hard, and moaned and summoned all her strength. With a crack, the beams lifted, and my little sister's legs were freed. My eldest sister pulled them out immediately. Mom took her in her arms with joy and pressed her tightly to her chest. After a while, we began to cry. That was the first time I saw my mom so calmly. Mom was bummed when she harvested eggplants for our lunch in the vegetable garden. Her jacket and pants were burned and shredded, leaving her almost naked. Her hair was red, short, and curled, as if she had a perm. Her skin was burned and smeared all over. Especially the skin on her right shoulder, with which she had hoisted up the beams, peeled, the flesh was visible, and the blood flowed incessantly from the wound. Mom collapsed completely exhausted. Then Dad came back swaying. He had also suffered severe burns. My mother was visibly worse. She tortured herself very much and died that night. That was the saddest story I've ever read. And this is the reason why I wanted to paint this picture. I started looking for Japanese people here in southern Germany who are willing to pose for the photo shoot, but I couldn't find them. I've already spent several months on it and contacted several sources. But then I saw a video of Little Tokyo in Düsseldorf, Germany, and this is the largest Japanese community in Europe. And I've decided, hey, I have to go there. So in Düsseldorf, I had a contact request, which was successful. And I was relieved and happy that I have finally found people who are willing to present this topic. And I thought, okay, they have a lot of things to say about this topic. And so I let them speak. And this is their story.
ちょっと私が一番最初まずいわ。
まずい。
はい、いいですか？
いいですかってわかんない。
そう？今日はどういうことになるかなと思ってきましたけども、 こうして皆さんと仲間ですからね、みんな反原発で集まってる人たちだから安心して、いろんなことができて嬉しいです。本当に、原子力は人間が触っちゃいけないものだったのに、手をつけてしまって、今こんなことになって、それでもまだやめないっていうのがね、本当に残念です。でも私たち死ぬまで続けます。
はい。2011年の福島の事故が起こった時、テレビでフォローしてましたけど、すごい大変なことが起こってるんだと、すぐに日本の友達に電話して、元気にしてるの？別に福島に住んでた人がいたわけじゃないんだけど、すごく心配で電話して、どうなってるのって言ったらみんなわからない、知らないんですよ、何が起こってるか。だから、こっちのわかることを知らせてあげて、日本でびっくりしてた。なんて国なんだろう。国民に何も知らしてやってないと思ってすごく怒って、それから福さんたちと隼人さんたちとグループを形成して、デモするようになって、ようやく自分の怒りと気持ちがぶつける相手が見つかったような気がしてね。それから救われたような気がしました。はい、ありがとうございます。
みんなこんな長い言葉を言うのね。いいよ。じゃあ私は短く。原子力発電、原子力の電気はクリーンじゃありません。
Ja, die Leute haben sich hier versammelt, um ein Zeichen zu setzen für die Zukunft, dass man auch aus der Vergangenheit lernen sollte, was in der Vergangenheit passiert ist und genau, dass Atomkraft gefährlich ist und dass man damit immer vorsichtig umgehen sollte.
福島事故が起きたのは14年前なんですけど、最初はみんなちょっとびっくりしてたんですけども、ああいうことが起こるのか。ただね、今はもうみんな忘れているんですよ。それ忘れさせている人たちもいっぱいあって、原発を次から次へと作ってるわけですよ。これは危ないことで、私たちのこの日本人のグループは絶対にそれを反対していかなきゃいけないと思って、今は私たちに反対する人たちの方が多くなってんですけども、私たちは少数になっても、これからもずっと頑張って、原発っていうものを世界中のからなくそうとしています。
Vor allem, wenn man Kinder hat, sollte man sehr kritisch gegenüber Atomkraft und Atombomben sein, bezüglich eben Atomkraftwerke, aber auch Atombomben im Krieg, weil die Kinder, die tragen die Folgen. Wir existieren nicht mehr lange, aber die Kinder, die müssen damit leben und ja, die Folgen davon tragen. Danke.
はい、今年は戦後80年、そして福島の事故が起きてから、あれは2014年ですね。はい、11年です。ごめんなさい。はい。で、そうするとみんなが忘れていってる、悲惨さを忘れていくというのが本当に怖いなと昨今の社会、政治の様子を見てつくづく思います。だからこういうふうな危機的な時代に私たち一人一人が何でもいいから一つ自分たちの場でできることをやっていく。それしかないのではないかと、今本当に世界を見てつくづくとそういうふうに思っています。ありがとうございました。
This is the photoshoot. My claim was to depict peace and cohesion in picture form. Based on the photo shoot, I will now paint the picture. I'm grateful to have had this experience and discovered a new world for myself and maybe for you too. I'm grateful that I have a peaceful life. What are you grateful for? Comment below.